Hi and welcome to this reading. Today's reading is a collective love reading based on some messages that were coming through prior to the reading. I've done a pre-shuffle and a few cards popped out, which is giving me a bit more information about the energy that I am picking up on. But I will go through and I'll get further clarification using my tarot and oracle decks. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. Please like, share and subscribe. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. I pick up on energy prior to a reading. As I said, I will then come and use my tarot and oracle decks to further clarify that message that's coming through. All of my readings are timeless, so whenever you stumble across this reading, it is because there is a message in it for you. I don't believe in coincidences. So whether it's the day that I post the reading or in 5 years' time, you have been guided here by your spiritual team, your guides, your angels, because there's something in here that pertains to a situation that's happening or is about to happen in your life. As I said, I'm an intuitive tarot reader, but I'm also an illustrator. So all of the decks that I use on my channel are my own designs, my own illustrations. If you are called to any of the decks, the links to find them, to purchase them, are in the description box. So I'm going to start off with the song that was coming through. Now, the pronunciation, well, the name of the song is Hero, but the lady's name is Fauza. She's a Moroccan-Canadian singer. So if I've pronounced that incorrectly, it is quite difficult to say. The song is Hero. The lyrics of that song: if I was your hero, would you be mine? I know this ain't a fairy tale, this is real life. If I was to save you, would you do the same? And then there's another lyric in there that says, maybe I'm better off alone. I will post that song and the link to the music video in the description box as well, because there may be more messages in the lyrics of that song or in the music video of that song. I just had a look at the music video actually. It's I'm just waiting for him to settle. That is my dog trying to get comfortable on the couch. And nothing is a coincidence. He's trying to get comfortable, but he just can't find a comfy spot.
Lie down. Lie down.
And he's just done that thing, you know, when they find a spot, they go round and round and round, and then they circle. Well, they circle that spot, and then they stop. And he's laid down, and he's calm and quiet now. Apparently, they do that. They're something about magnetics almost aligning themselves. So that song, If I Was Your Hero, Would You Be Mine? Hero by Fauza, is about wanting a relationship that is equal, that is balanced, that is equal give and take. So when I was doing the pre-shuffle, the first card that came out, and I just do a general pre-shuffle for all the cards to clear the energy from the previous reading. I've been doing readings all day. This card came out, number 50, Danielle. Now 5 is change, but it is the card of legalities. Now, these angel cards equate to specific verses in the Bible. So if that is your thing, I will give you the verse that it aligns with, and you can check it out. If it's not your thing, that's fine. So it is Psalm 103-8. This particular angel rules over justice, councils, attorneys, and magistrates. This particular angel is the sole guardian for people born between 4:20 and 4:40 p.m. The moral guardian for people born the 8th of May, the 19th of July, the 29th of September, the 10th of December, and the 20th of February. It's the physical guardian for those born between the 20th and the 24th of November. Those dates may align with your dates or your person's dates. As I said, this is a collective love reading. It could be picking up on you or your person. Their name might be Daniel. Their name could be Danielle, Dan, L. Everything is a message. If you're drawn to something, it's a message. You are being guided to that. There's something here about a particular person in this relationship, in this connection. And my feeling is that they have been through some sort of legal battle. What I was hearing was, because I got My Girl by the Temptations, I got the Empress, and I got the Devil. They were the other cards that came out. What I'm picking up from this is that somebody is being tempted, the Temptations, is being tempted by love, by a beautiful connection. But they're being held back either by something legal, or they're being held back by a past disappointment, potentially a previous relationship that's got them feeling like it's not possible to have a relationship where there is equal give and take. Now, as I said, as I was shuffling these cards, I kept hearing the lyric from the ABBA song, The Winner Takes It All. And I was hearing, I don't want to talk about the things we've gone through. Though it's hurting me, now it's history. I've played all my cards, and that's what you've done too. Nothing more to say, no more ace to play. The winner takes it all. The loser's standing small. There's somebody has gone through something legal, and they've either been burned financially, emotionally. They're being tempted by love. A new love has come in. The opportunity for new love has come in. And this devil here doesn't mean that this person is toxic. This devil means that there's a fear, a past disappointment that makes them think in that song Hero, maybe I'm better off alone. So let's get these cards up here. Now, as I said, this could be you, it could be them. Please just take it as it resonates. Let's use my Lovebirds Tarot deck. So the first card out is the Six of Wands. That is Jupiter in Leo. That's victory after a long battle. Maybe this person was victorious in the legal battle, but they're emotionally drained and not sure if they want to give in another, in a soul contract, in a soulmate contract. So if you have somebody who is your soulmate, who is your destined soulmate, you have a contract with the man upstairs. You also, if you decide to legally marry that person, you have an emotional contract with them, but you have a spiritual contract with them, and that's with the man upstairs. But you also have in day-to-day life, if you choose to marry that person, you have a legally binding marriage contract with that person. Gosh, I mean, well, in Australia, if you live with somebody for 6 months, automatically it's what's theirs is yours, what's yours is theirs. I think that's common. Is that common law? There's something, somebody's been burnt and they're not sure whether they want to take the plunge again, whether it's worth the risk, even though they're tempted. Now, is that something tried to come out? They want the victory after the long battle. Nine of Wands. That's the battle that they've been in. Do they want to go back there? The Nine of Wands is the moon in Sagittarius. When you think about the moon is hidden. You don't know. It doesn't matter how, the word is not controlling. Doesn't matter how much planning you put into something, you don't know the outcome of any relationship because there are so many things out of your control that come in and out of relationships. Two of Wands, Mars in Aries. They want to come forward, but that's the planning. Like I said, no matter how much planning, how much control you place, you still can't control any outcome. Number 2. 2 of Wands, Mars in Aries. And the 10 of Pentacles. So the 10 of Pentacles is Mercury in Virgo. If you look at the 10 of Cups, that is, in this deck, 2 birds, and I'll find it so I can show you the reason why I drew it the way I drew it. Give me a second. It'll be right at the bottom, I bet. So, 10 of Pentacles, 2 birds in a tree and 3 little hatched babies. 10 of Cups, this is the relationship. This is 2 birds. They're looking at each other. They've got 3 little eggs that are incubating in the nest, but they're not hatched yet. Once you get to the 10 of Pentacles, Pentacles is money. But Pentacles is children. Pentacles is the house, the income, everything else that goes with it. It's not just 2 people in love. 10 of Pentacles is responsibility. These 2 birds are only responsible for their own hearts. These 2 birds collectively are responsible for 5 people. It's a bigger burden to want that with somebody, but to have it ripped away, especially if that's happened before. And on the bottom, the King of Cups, this person wants to offer a cup of love. In the traditional drawing of the King of Cups, it's a man sitting on a chair. He's got the full cup of love, but he hasn't offered it. He's got it there to hand out, but he hasn't offered it. There's almost a holding back, which is what we're seeing here. And as I said before, tempted by love, but held back by past disappointment. Okay, my girl, the temptations. When you're looking at songs, what I would suggest to you, if this is resonating with you, don't just look at the lyrics. Look at the lyrics, yes, but it might just be one thing from the lyrics. But look at the name of the song. Have a look at the band, the album cover. There are messages in everything. The 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles is Venus in Virgo. Venus in Virgo is my Mother Mary card. That card is representative of purity. If you think of Mary, purity. 9 of Pentacles is also the card of freedom. Somebody wanting this pure love, but afraid of being bound. That's the card of freedom. Being bound legally, which then is the emotional, not necessarily financial, the emotional burden of having to go through that song. I don't want to talk. That song is about fighting. The emotional burden when things go wrong. 9 of Wands, when things go wrong. 2 9s, 9 9. In a previous reading today, I had these 2 cards came out before, and the song was 99 Luftballons. 9 9. So we're getting 9 9s again. This is coming to the end of this phase of worry. Coming to the end. Moving on. 6 of Swords. Moving on to calmer waters. 6 of Swords is Mercury in Aquarius. And we've got the Chariot. Now the Chariot is Cancer. It's also the Moon. But the Emperor drives the Chariot, and we've got the Empress here. So that's a divine couple. This Emperor coming in to express love, tempted by somebody pure and innocent that he loves, and putting aside past disappointment. to offer that cup of love. Let's get one for the Ten of Pentacles. The Hermit. Coming out of hermit mode. The Hermit is Chiron. It's also Virgo. Chiron is the wounded healer. This person's been wounded and has been in hermit mode after whatever this disappointment was. Ace of Pentacles. On the bottom, Ace of Pentacles is a gift from God. The Ace of Pentacles is the slowest moving ace. It takes a long time to get to the Ace of Pentacles. This person may have been backwards and forwards on this decision. And what I'm hearing is to put their soul out there again. But when they do, they will be rewarded with this beautiful love. Let's get some more. Nine of Pentacles and Six of Wands. Yeah, we've got the Two of Wands again. Ten of Swords. Two of Wands is Mars in Aries. And the Ten of Swords is the Sun in Gemini. That's the end. So we've got two nines, and then nines, the end. Tens are the dead end. It's a new beginning. Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning. Making new plans after heartbreak. The Hierophant. The Hierophant is, well, it's God. It's Taurus and Venus. But it's the structures that you were bound to legally. A previous marriage, a workplace, a partnership agreement. Could be anything. Culture, religion. They're becoming unbound, or they are now unbound, and they're just deciding where they want to bind themselves again. Yeah, now we've got two aces. This is the Ace of Wands. This is this temptation that they feel. Tempted by love, but held back by past disappointment. And they're being pushed along by spirit. We've got the Hermit on the Hermit. Hermit is also the dark night of the soul. This person may have been through a dark night of the soul, and they're potentially just coming out of it, because we've got those two aces there. The Moon. Perhaps this was part of a lesson that they had to learn before they connected into this relationship with you. The Moon is Pisces and Neptune. Okay, let's have a look. Guided messages from your spirit team. Let's see what they want to tell you. Communication. Communication is coming. Communication is key. This person needs to communicate. Completion. Whatever's happening in this connection, it's coming to a head. Whatever lessons needed to be learnt in order for this connection to come together have been learnt, especially with two hermits there. Death and rebirth. It's a new beginning. Two aces, a new beginning. Life path. This person is part of your soul's journey. Maybe part of their soul's journey was the fear of past disappointment repeating. Maybe part of their learning process was to be fearful, but put love first, no matter how scared they are. That's too many. Overthinking hidden in plain sight. The answers that they need are right in front of them. Deepening the bond. And on the bottom, childhood wounds and patterns. So maybe some things that happened during this legal battle that they were in are mirroring things that happened in their past. Now, childhood wounds and patterns also is Lilith, wherever your Lilith wound is. So wherever this person's Lilith wound was, may have triggered some of the feelings that they felt during this legal battle. I've got a whole big playlist on Lilith. Lilith is your original wound. It's what's hidden, your original wound in terms of feeling pushed aside or abandoned, which would definitely be triggered in a legal case. But yeah, I've got a whole big playlist on that. So, you know, if that's something that you connect with, have a look at your chart and see where your Lilith is, and then go in and have a look at the reading that I did for that particular placement. Let's have a look at what angel is walking with you. 62, wisdom and philosophy. 46, Ariel, gratitude and secret knowledge. Number 10, Aladia, good health helps with anger and rage. Certainly you would have that if you've been in illegal. Well, and more so if it's triggered your Lilith. Travel and mental illness, Elamia, and one more. Number 16, Hakamia, a loyalty. That's that song, that hero song. If I was your hero, would you be mine? Are you going to be loyal? I know this ain't a fairy tale, this is real life. If I was to save you, would you do the same? They've been in a situation where they've showed loyalty, but it hasn't been returned. #51, Hasia, mysteries of life. Okay, let's get another song. Let's see if there's anything else. Milkshake. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard and they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I can teach you, but I have to charge. Loyalty. This person was in a previous relationship with somebody who wasn't as loyal as they are. I think at the end of the day, what this person wants is loyalty. Well, that's what everybody wants, isn't it? Except this girl. Got a cup of love to offer and a strong foundation that they want to build on with somebody, with you. They're tempted by love, but they're held back by past disappointment. Maybe somebody presented one way, but then was the complete opposite. Get ready for some serious cash flow. The Taurus full moon promises prosperity galore. It's the Ace of Pentacles. This person is in a legal battle still, potentially saying that they're going to have a win. It's time for some lunar tweaks in the third quarter moon phase. That's a tweaking of that fear of past disappointment. Full moon in Gemini, time to talk the talk. Communication is the secret sauce. We already had that communication card there. I think what needs to happen here is some communication needs to happen about people's expectations and about their fears. Okay, let's get some messages from this person. Karmic connection. This past person, this milkshake person, was a karmic connection. It was designed to teach them self-love. Maybe they overgave. If I was your hero, would you be mine? If I was to save you, would you do the same? This past person, who they thought they had loyalty with, took more than they gave. And it taught this person self-love. This is tearing me apart. Tore them apart in the process, but feeling lost and lonely. I think, you know, we had those pause. It's been on pause. They've been in hermit mode, learning that not everybody is the same as previous disappointments. I want to try. This is the temptation. They want to try. I need some time to sort through my thoughts. Again, in hermit mode. Freedom. And then we have that change again. Now, as I said, 5 is change. And when I was setting up for this reading, I saw 555 on my cooker. What I was cooking had 5 minutes and 55 seconds left. And I was going through the song, the lyrics to that song, Hero, on my iPad. My iPad was on 50% charge. There's something about 5 here. 5 is change, transformation. It's also freedom. I'm making plans. I was going to say one more. I want to talk to you, but fear takes over. And you inspire me. Okay, and on the bottom, self-confident. This person needs a confidence that this situation is not going to happen again now that they've got an understanding of how people in these karmic connections operate. And by sitting down and talking about it, talking about their fears, about the past disappointments, it actually lays the foundations for something better in terms of a new relationship. So finally, I'm going to get some Scrabble tiles. Now, this could be your first, middle, last initial, or that of your person, or something that pertains to this connection. We'll just see what comes through. Okay, we've got a G and a 2, an S and a 1, a V and a 4, a U and a 1, an M and a 3, a Q and a 10, an N and a 1, a B and a 3, an F and a 4, an A and a 1, an E and a 1, an X and an 8, a P and a 3, a D and a 2, and finally a Y and a 4. So that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me. As I said, I will link that song in the description box. Please check out the lyrics or the music video. If you haven't already, give the video a like. And if you are not already, please subscribe. I do post frequently. If you are interested in any of my tarot or oracle decks, the links to those can be found in the description box. Thanks again, and I will see you again in another reading.